Rangers are gearing up for a massive summer, and the headlines are exploding. A new forward on the way, but who's leaving Ibrox? A shock twist in the Lennon-Miller saga, with Celtic desperate to strike first. Steven Gerrard linked with a sensational return, but there's a major problem. A Rangers star confirmed to be leaving, and Rafa Benitez enters the race for the Ibrox hot seat. Want to see these and more Rangers news? Stay until the end. We are the people. Rangers are already making moves in the transfer market, setting their sights on a new forward to bolster the squad ahead of the upcoming window. Despite already having Cyril Desires, Hamza Igamane, Danilo, Haji, and Václav Cerny at their disposal, there is a clear need for reinforcements up front. With Dez's future in doubt, Danilo struggling with injuries, and Cerny only at Ibrox on loan, Rangers must act swiftly to ensure they have the firepower to compete next season. One of the names now linked with a move to Ibrox is Gausu Diarra, currently playing for Istanbulspor in Turkey. Reports suggest the Malian forward has impressed this season with 9 goals and 1 assist to his name. However, Rangers face competition from clubs in Turkey's top division and League One, meaning it will take a strong offer to secure his signature. Beyond the transfer activity, uncertainty continues to cloud following the departure of Philippe Clement. With Barry Ferguson taking the reins on an interim basis, the club must soon decide on a permanent manager. Meanwhile, Andrew Kavanagh and Parag Marath are reportedly in discussions to take control of Rangers, adding another layer of uncertainty to the club's immediate future. After a disastrous season in the Scottish Premiership, drastic action is needed. Celtic sit a staggering 16 points ahead in the league, and Rangers' humiliating Scottish Cup exit at the hands of Queen's Park has only piled on the pressure. A squad overhaul looks inevitable, with several players facing uncertain futures. Haji's contract is nearing its end. Igamane is attracting interest from England, and many others have failed to deliver consistently. As Rangers plan their rebuild, the question remains, after falling so far behind Celtic and suffering one of the worst seasons in recent memory, is it time for a complete reset at Ibrox, even if it means letting go of some of the biggest names in the squad? Rangers and Celtic could be heading for another transfer battle, this time over Motherwell's highly rated young midfielder Lennon Miller. The 18-year-old has emerged as one of the brightest prospects in Scottish football, and with Rangers already securing Lyle Cameron from Dundee and snapping up Connor Barron from Aberdeen, there's a clear focus on adding top homegrown talent to the squad. With the 49ers enterprises closing in on their Ibrox takeover, the financial landscape at Rangers is set for a significant shift. Journalist Keith Jackson has stated it would be crazy if Rangers didn't go for Miller once the American consortium takes control, and he's urged Celtic to try and wrap up the deal before the summer window even opens. Miller's numbers for Motherwell this season speak for themselves: 23 league appearances, 2 goals and 6 assists, showing maturity and creativity beyond his years. If Rangers want to build a squad capable of stopping Celtic's dominance, signing Miller should be an obvious move. The Light Blues have fallen miles behind in the title race once again, with Celtic currently 16 points clear. With only 1 league title in the last 11 years, Rangers need major changes at every level of the club. Barry Ferguson's interim spell gives the club time to plan ahead, but the new owners must act fast and decisively if Rangers are to return to the top. If Miller is the kind of talent Rangers need, should they break the bank to secure him, even if it means outbidding Celtic and paying over the odds to make a statement? Rangers are still weighing up their options for a new permanent manager. After Philippe Clement's sacking, with Barry Ferguson currently holding the reins on an interim basis, his start has been mixed. A disappointing loss to Motherwell, followed by a stunning 3-1 victory over Fenerbahce in Europe. But as the club looks ahead, one name keeps surfacing: Steven Gerrard. The Liverpool legend, who delivered Rangers' only league title in the past 14 years, is being strongly linked with a sensational return to Ibrox. However, a potential stumbling block has emerged: red tape involving HMRC. Reports suggest that if Gerrard were to return to Britain, he would owe a considerable tax sum, which could complicate negotiations over his wages. Despite his struggles at Aston Villa and Al Ettifaq, there's no denying Gerrard's impact at Rangers. His title-winning season saw the Light Blues dominate Celtic, going unbeaten and racking up 102 points. If the 49ers Enterprises complete their takeover as expected, they could see bringing him back as a major statement. Kavanagh and Maratha face a crucial decision. While Ferguson has brought a sense of togetherness back to the club, Rangers need an experienced figure to take them forward next season. The question is, should the club look to the future and appoint someone new, or is Gerrard's return the safest bet to get Rangers back on top? And more controversially, after the way he left for Villa, does he even deserve a second chance at Ibrox? Rangers fans have been dealt a major blow, as Václav Cerny's agent has confirmed that the informed winger will not be staying at Ibrox beyond this season. The Czech international, who has been nothing short of sensational with 17 goals in all competitions, is set to return to Wolfsburg at the end of his loan spell, with interest already mounting from clubs in France and Italy. This revelation comes just days after Cerny's heroics in Rangers' stunning 3-1 victory over Fenerbahce in the Europa League last 16. The winger was instrumental, scoring twice and causing chaos for Jose Mourinho's side, giving Barry Ferguson's men a crucial advantage ahead of the second leg at Ibrox. But despite his impact, his agent, David Nehoda, has made it clear that Kearney's future lies elsewhere. With his ambition firmly set on playing in one of Europe's so-called Big Five leagues. With his contract at Wolfsburg running until 2027, the reality is that Rangers may not be in a financial position to secure him permanently. The German side are likely to either recall him or cash in, and given his form, competition from clubs in top leagues will only drive up the price. This leaves Rangers in a difficult position, losing one of their best attacking threats at a time when a major rebuild is already desperately needed. Kearney's departure will only add to the long list of changes that need to happen in the summer. The club is already facing uncertainty over the managerial situation, ownership takeover discussions, and a squad that has simply not delivered this season. With Celtic 16 points clear and another league title slipping away, Rangers must act decisively if they are to close the gap and return to dominance. Should Rangers do everything in their power to keep Cerny, even if it means stretching their budget, or should they accept reality and focus on bringing in fresh talent that actually wants to stay at Ibrox long-term? Rangers are already looking ahead to next season, and one of the biggest names linked with the Ibrox hot seat is none other than Champions League winning manager Rafa Benitez. The Spaniard is said to be aware of the speculation surrounding him, with Morton boss Dougie Imrie revealing that Benitez acknowledged the rumors during a recent UEFA coaching course in Geneva, with the 49ers-backed consortium moving closer to taking control of Rangers. Andrew Kavanagh and Parag Maratha are wasting no time in assessing options for the club's future. Barry Ferguson has stepped in as interim boss following Philippe Clement's sacking, but there's no doubt that a high-profile appointment is being lined up for the summer. Benitez, who has managed some of the biggest clubs in world football, including Liverpool, Chelsea, and Newcastle, has been out of work since leaving Celta Vigo last year. He has publicly stated his preference for a return to the Premier League, but has also admitted that he would be open to the right opportunity elsewhere. Given the stature of Rangers and the potential backing from new owners, could Ibrox be the stage for his next challenge? The big question is, would hiring Benitez be the ambitious move Rangers need to finally wrestle back control from Celtic, or is bringing in a manager with no experience in Scottish football too much of a gamble? If you haven't seen yesterday's video yet, you're missing out. Explosive news about Rangers that'll leave every fan stunned. Go check it out now.